Well, this was the video I didn't want to have to make. The Bluick is sitting on the street because it's not running. And it's not as simple as a simple misfire or anything like that. There's a bag of potato chips or something. Wonderful. Welch's Fruit Snacks. Just got the car back yesterday from my dad. No misfires whatsoever. Perfect through and through. No problem. Ran great. The only problem was some pre-ignition, which was happening only if you really got on it. So I wouldn't really get on it. And I drove it all the way home. My sister is out of town, so I have to take care of her cat. I took it from here about 4 miles out to her and back. Drove fine, perfect. Today the whiff and I go out. We take it on the parkway for a short run. We're good. We get off and we start driving. And now we're on like a quote-unquote meandering country road type thing. It's a 1 lane each way, 30 miles an hour, nothing big. And we're just going, and I start hearing a rattle. And not a pre-ignition rattle, a death rattle. That's right. I'm not even going to think about trying to start it for you. It doesn't run. If it does, it's clunk, 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 and it stalls. There is an internal engine part that has failed. My guess is that happened because the ignition timing was set where it was. Seemed to be right, but I don't know. There's no saving it at this point. It's got oil in it. It's got everything else. Everything else is good. But you don't run anymore. Now, I don't have plans to just get rid of it, because you can't do that to a car like this. You can't even give it a decent burial, you know. It just doesn't work that way. The fix for the misfire, believe it or not, were new spark plugs. These AC Delco plugs, for whatever reason, seem to do the trick. And apparently this is some of my dad's handiwork right here. That cable tie to keep everything together as he put the plugs in. But yeah, it just goes knock, 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 knock if it's going to run at all, and that was it. I had to have it towed back home. We only made it, 4 miles maybe. It's a very sad day. So what am I going to do? Well, I want to get the engine rebuilt. I'm wondering, I think Tallboy it was who had mentioned something about the hammering sound that always came from here, because that's where the sound comes from now. Perhaps I wasn't hearing it from there. See, it's interesting, after the whole timing thing, the hammering sound was almost gone. It's sitting at a traffic light. It ran like a new car. It ran like a new car. It was silent. It just ran smooth and pure through and through. There was no hammering sound. If you got on it a little bit, you'd hear it, but it even wasn't as loud as it was. But something in the engine definitely broke. Push rod, connecting rod, something bad happened. And I wonder if Tallboy, I believe it was correct, and that I wasn't just hearing the put out of the exhaust there, which I thought it was, because that's the cylinder right there. That's the exhaust for it. And it would just, you'd be hearing loud explosions because it's basically open to the atmosphere. But the funny thing is, you weren't hearing that after the timing was adjusted. It's not a good day. Not a good day at all. I don't expect this is going to be on the road till spring, if it ever goes back on the road. I don't know what prompted this or how or why. I think the timing was set too far, I guess, retarded it would be, because I think it was at 20 before instead of like 2.5. So I think that definitely killed it. It just couldn't handle it. I thought it was going to be fine, because it wasn't making any, you know, pinging or other sounds just driving it normally. So I don't know what the hell happened, or if it just was time and it just decided. Maybe that was it. I don't know. But like I said, this was the video I didn't want to have to make. I have aspirations to get it rebuilt, and I know it's going to be costly, and I have money to rebuild it. Cheech apparently knows a shop that is excellent that can rebuild it, which he had mentioned a while ago. I had called my dad, and he's still like, oh, well, let's change the air filter, maybe that'll do it, kind of thing. You know, there's no parts you're going to change at this point. This is internal engine problems. I don't understand. I don't know why today was the day. The tow truck driver said he had calls nonstop today. Everybody's car, same problem, not running right, something, you know, something wrong, not just a simple, I locked my keys in, or, you know, the battery's dead or anything like that. He said these cars, none of them were running. I don't know what kind of cars they were, but he doesn't just tow classics, he tows regular cars too. So, that's it. It's going to have to sit here. I had to push it into position here, and that's where it'll have to be, because it won't run, so I can't move it. So chances are it's going to get towed to Cheech, and then we'll go from there. I don't even know anymore. It's bad. Well, what are we at? What's today, the 24th or something of September? I think this was what I was waiting for October. This better fucking be it for the month of October. I think you'd all agree that this is probably the worst it's ever hit. So hopefully that'll be it, because otherwise, I don't know, Jay might not be around no more. I'm not feeling too good right now, as you can tell. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Hopefully I'll have more news with this one day. Bye.